Hey guys, I got this these little strips of wood. These are all scrap pieces that I've ripped. These are all pieces that I ripped out of a scrap piece. Had a couple pieces of poplar. I'll show. I think I've got a video on that, planing that. And then these two end pieces is red oak. And I took a piece of firewood and split it, and then ripped it on my table saw and then planed it. And they turned out pretty good. You wouldn't think that was firewood at one time. And then this walnut, it was all, the scrap pieces I had, and I ripped it, planed it. And I'm going to glue this together and make a butcher block cutting board. And when I get done, it should look like that. I'm making these as Christmas gifts. You can see I've got a couple of them already glued up, trimmed, and planed. What I'm going to do is glue it all together, and then rip it to where it's straight on each side. And then I'm going to plane it, and then take a router, take a round over a bit, and just knock that edge down just a little bit to where it's not so sharp. Where it's not so sharp right there. Then I'm going to seal them with some food grade sealer. You can get that at Wally World. They've got it in their kitchen section where the butcher block stuff is. But I'll get this stuff ready to glue, and then we'll do that. I'll be back. Okay guys, I got this these strips laid out here. Got a bit of glue on each one of them. And basically all there is to it, before I get started, here's the type of glue I'm using. I'm not endorsing this or anything, this is just what I've got. It's a Titebond 2, got this at Lowe's. I use this because it's FDA approved for non-contact with food, and it specifies cutting boards. So that's what they had, and that's what I got. Basically all I'm going to do is set those up one at a time. And then basically just put them all together like that. You can see that these aren't exactly level. I'm not worried too much about that. I'll plane that down. And when I line this up, I'm going to work these boards back and forth just a little bit to work the glue together. And let me stop the camera for a minute, and I'll just slide these back and forth so the glue smears, and clamp it up, and I'll show you about that. Be back. Okay guys, so you can see I've got some clamp blocks on each end, and then another thing I've done is I've just put me a straight board on this end and push all these to that one side, so that when I go to trim them, I won't have too much trouble. That's a little stubborn. But you see what the theory is there. Make sure this is the truest part. This end I'm not really going to be worried too much about, because I'm going to take my miter saw and I'm just going to come right down here, put my blade right against this piece, and just cut all that. Or my table saw. This might be a little long for my miter saw. But you can see where the glue's starting to squeeze out. That's what I want. I'll give this about 24 hours to dry, and then I'll plane it down. I'll trim it and then plane it down, and they'll look like that. That's all there is to it, guys. I'm no master woodworker or anything. I know there's probably a lot better channels on YouTube than mine to watch about woodworking, but that's what I'm into today, and I've not made any videos in a while, so this is my video for the day. Guys, thanks for watching.